A ceasefire agreement, brokered after 15 months of brutal conflict, now hangs by a thread between Israel and Hamas. The agreement, which came into effect on January 20th, 2025, was immediately strained by a 2-hour delay in the release of hostages. Hamas's failure to provide the names of the hostages in a timely manner led to continued airstrikes by Israel. This resulted in further casualties, adding to the grim toll of the conflict. The delay underscores the deep mistrust and animosity that continues to plague the region. Despite the initial setback, 3 Israeli hostages, Romy Golan, Doron Steinbrecher and Emily Damari, were released into the custody of the Red Cross. 2 of the hostages were reportedly wounded during the initial Hamas attack on October 7, 2023. They were subsequently handed over to the Israeli military. This initial release marks the first step in a complex, phased exchange that aims to return a total of 33 hostages to Israel. In return, Israel has agreed to free around 1,900 Palestinians. The ceasefire agreement outlines a series of steps aimed at de-escalating the conflict and fostering a more stable environment. Central to this agreement is the phased release of hostages and Palestinian prisoners. This delicate process, laden with emotional weight and political sensitivities, is scheduled to unfold over the next 6 weeks. The success of this exchange is crucial to maintaining the fragile ceasefire. Beyond the hostage exchange, the agreement stipulates a withdrawal of Israeli defense forces from populated areas within Gaza. However, Israel will maintain a buffer zone within the territory and control of the strategically significant Netzarim corridor. This presence aims to address Israel's security concerns. Additionally, control of checkpoints within Gaza is to be transferred to Hamas police, signaling a significant concession by Israel. The Gaza Strip, once home to 2.3 million people, now lies in ruins. The relentless crossfire of the 15-month conflict has left an indelible scar on the territory. An estimated 60% of structures are damaged or destroyed, according to UN satellite imagery. Over 46,900 people have perished, victims of a conflict that has spared no one. The majority of Gaza's pre-war population has been displaced, seeking refuge in overcrowded shelters or whatever makeshift accommodations they can find. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza is nothing short of catastrophic. The basic necessities of life, food, water, shelter and medical care are in critically short supply. Malnutrition and disease are rampant, particularly among children who bear the brunt of this tragedy. The international community faces a monumental task in providing aid and rebuilding shattered lives. The scars of this conflict will take generations to heal. The ceasefire agreement has ignited political turmoil within Israel. Several far-right ministers, including National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, resigned in protest of the terms. They view the agreement as a capitulation to Hamas and a betrayal of Israel's security interests. These resignations have weakened the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, potentially jeopardizing its stability at a time when unity is paramount. The international community played a pivotal role in brokering the ceasefire. Qatar, leveraging its relationships in the region, emerged as a key mediator, facilitating dialogue between the warring parties. The United States, under the auspices of President-elect Donald Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, and President Joe Biden's team, also exerted diplomatic pressure. The collective efforts of these international actors were instrumental in bringing the parties to the negotiating table. Whether this fragile peace holds remains to be seen. The deep-seated animosity and mistrust that have fueled decades of conflict persist.